Welcome to All Things Internet. I am your host, Rachel Ballinger. This is a show where we talk about things we see on the internet that usually have to do with the internet, but we don't fact check or research anything, but sometimes we do kind of a little bit. I'm here with my co-host who's wearing my beautiful new merch. Thank you for that. Say hi, Mom.
Hi, Rachel Ballinger.
Woohoo! That is my sweatshirt that is for sale.
I like Colleen's description of your sweatshirt.
What was it?
It's got Rachel Ballinger here and Rachel Ballinger here and Rachel Ballinger here. But wait, do I need glasses to read this? Are my eyes blurry? She was funny.
It looks cool.
It looks super cool.
Yeah.
It's cozy. It's super cozy.
I made that design myself.
I'm not a hoodie person, but this one doesn't, choke you.
It's nice.
It's just perfect.
Yeah.
I like it. So thank you. Thank you for giving me the sweatshirt, Rachel.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Still available for the next couple weeks. And Mom, you're in charge of the holidays. Did you do those?
National Chocolate Eclair Day.
Dude, chocolate eclairs are good.
I found a recipe on, her name's Natasha. I like her a lot. Natasha Kitchen. I don't know.
Okay.
But she teaches you how to make them from scratch.
Can you do it? Can you vlog it?
I want to. I want to do it at Colleen's because she's
okay. Yeah.
Good with that. And she can put it on her vlog thingy or whatever.
Yeah, with her kitchen and her help, you should be able to do it.
Oh, you want me to vlog it and give it to you? I can do that.
Well, no, she can vlog it. I just want the world to see it. I don't care whose footage it is. As long as the world gets to witness you doing things, I'm fine.
It's also National Onion Ring Day.
Oh, what is Cinderella? Sorry, what is Cinderella barking just constantly?
A neighbor walking past our yard.
That girl. She said no neighbors.
She's onion doing ring her day. Job. Onion ring day.
I love an onion ring dipped in ketchup.
If you get a good onion ring, you don't need no ketchup.
No, you need ketchup.
I need ketchup. If you have a good onion ring.
Half the food I eat is so that I can obtain more ketchup.
I had some good ones last week. Let me remember where. At Colleen's, but it was, where did she get them?
I don't know.
The Shack. The Shack.
The Shake Shack?
No.
No.
I think it's just called the Shack. We got Brussels sprouts and onion rings.
The Shack. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
I think I don't know. I don't know LA. It was so good. Delivered, obviously.
Yes, obviously.
And then we had to take the foods out of the containers and then wash our hands and then we could eat them. It's also, wait, now I lost it. Hold on.
Okay, it's after Onion Ring Day. What's you want to post it now?
I know what it is. World Rainforest Day.
Rainforests? Those scare me, but are beautiful.
Yeah. So there you go.
And it's Father's Day today that we are recording because we record on Sunday. So happy Father's Day to any dads.
All the fathers.
I don't think there's a dad listening except mine.
I don't know. He's not listening. Oh, maybe tomorrow. Or he's like a week behind.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all the holidays.
That's it.
Okay, we will move on to the news, but before we do, let's check to see if we have a sponsor. HelloFresh is sponsoring today's episode. If you don't know what HelloFresh is, then you haven't been listening to our podcast for very long. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit service. It's also my mother's #1 meal kit service with fresh, delicious food sent right to your doorstep with contactless delivery and meal instructions that are so easy to follow. I've personally never messed up a meal, which is very impressive if you know me. HelloFresh sends pre-portioned ingredients, meaning there's less prep for you and less food waste because they give you exactly how much you need so you're not wasting anything. Also, HelloFresh's carbon footprint is 25% lower than store-bought grocery-made meals. So this is just sustainable overall. It's also flexible and made to fit anyone's lifestyle. You can add extra snacks or extra desserts to your order. You can change delivery days or change your food preferences. So if you want to hop on board with HelloFresh, go to HelloFresh.com/60 all things internet and use code 60 all things internet to get $60 off your first 3 weeks. That includes free shipping on your first box. Additional restrictions apply, so please visit HelloFresh.com for details. But again, that is HelloFresh.com/60 all things internet. HelloFresh.com/60 all things internet, the name of the show. Check them out. Eat good, y'all. And now we can move on to some holidays. So, not holidays, news. But we're going to talk about a holiday that happened because the news related. That's what my words were doing. Juneteenth happened this last week. And this, it pains me. Like many, was this the first time that we'd ever known about it?
60 years. Never heard of it before.
The school systems are so messed up. The way we're taught history is so messed up. Juneteenth is a day to celebrate the abolishment of slavery as they knew it then. Why is that not something that we're all celebrating? No matter your political stance, religious, anything, that is just something everyone should celebrate. Yep. That form of slavery was abolished. What to do? Like, why are we?
If we're doing 4th of July, we should be doing Juneteenth.
Yes. If Columbus Day is a national holiday.
No. No.
So there's been talk that let's get rid of Columbus Day and either do voting day, where we all get the day off so that we can all go vote, or Juneteenth.
No, both of those days.
Both. So Columbus Day, get rid of that and give both of those days.
Two better ones. Yeah.
There we go. The world would be a better place.
Yes, it would.
So when Juneteenth happened, Elon Musk, the owner of Tesla, sent out an email to all of the employees being like, Juneteenth is a holiday. We're not going to work, but you have to use a personal day and you're not going to get paid for it. Everyone was like, wait, that's not how a declared holiday with a company works. You can't say, go take the day off, but you'll get penalized for it, but you have to go do it, but you're going to get penalized. It didn't.
So they can go to work and get paid, or they can take the day off without pay. It's basically what he's saying.
Yeah, he's like,
and you won't get fired if you take that day off.
But it was like, why? You're not declaring it a holiday. You're declaring it a normal day, and we as people can decide if we're going to take a personal day. It made no sense. It was like he was trying to
try harder.
Yeah, try harder. He was trying to get away with not actually doing anything, but seeming like he was. And then Snapchat tried to get on the Juneteenth thing, and which I'm glad everyone is starting to realize what it was. So many people found out about it, and I'm glad. And I'm one of those people that, like, I'd seen it on calendars because it's on our like phone's calendar, and it's on like normal calendars you buy. So I've seen the word.
I haven't.
Oh, you haven't? I've seen it and been like, no, well, like, because there are so many. There's like Jewish holidays that that are on the calendar that I don't know what they are, and I just, it was one of those things. So I was like, oh, it's someone else's holiday. Happy that day to them.
Yeah.
But never looked it up because I'm an idiot. But Snapchat was like, okay, we'll do something for Juneteenth too, which is great. Companies do things. But their thing was they added a filter where there's chains behind you, and it says smile to break the chains. So when you smile, all the chains break. And Black people were like, excuse me? Are you saying, oh, slaves, all you had to do was smile and the chains would have been broken? All you had to do was smile. Oh, there they go.
It's that easy.
It's that easy. Come on. Just give a Pepsi to some cops, smile to break the chains. You're good.
No.
They issued an apology. It was maybe the right thought, being like, yay, the chains are broken, but it wasn't
good intentions, but
bad execution.
Yeah.
I'll give that to that. Okay, the biggest thing that happened that the internet loved this week was K-pop fans and Stan Twitter did God's work. So millions of teens from Twitter and TikTok decided to reserve tickets to Trump's rally in Tulsa. And they reserved millions of tickets. So the Trump's people thought millions of people were going to turn up to the Tulsa rally. And the venue held 19,000 people. The venue is capable of holding 19,000 people. And so they built an overflow out seating area. They were ready to turn people away. They were stoked for these millions of people. 6,200 people showed up. which is a substantial amount. I couldn't sell out I couldn't sell 6,000 tickets, but I'm not the president of the United States. So
Trump.
They were ready for millions of people, and 6,200 attended. And you can tell based on like if the media is a Trump supporter or not by how they framed the pictures and the videos and like how
there were protesters down the street. They couldn't let all the people in.
And it was like
all this stuff. Ridiculous.
It's a whole thing. One girl had a ticket to the rally, and she was wearing a "I Can't Breathe" shirt. And they threw her out, arrested her and threw her out. And she wasn't even doing anything. She wasn't like screaming anything or holding a sign. She literally just had a shirt that said, "I can't breathe." So that's that. So yeah. And then
it's called freedom of speech.
Yeah,
even at a rally.
But also she wasn't saying
I
hate Trump.
Had enough.
She wasn't even saying like she could have been a Trump supporter.
She could have been.
But also a Black Lives Matter supporter.
That's right.
And they just decided because she was Black Lives Matter, that means that she was anti-Trump. That is how just terrible this world is right now. So the biggest thing that happened at the rally, though, was that Trump took a drink of water with one hand.
Let's see if I can do it.
Yeah,
that's how I do it.
That is the standard. The crowd went wild. They went wild. That is the standard for the president of the United States for these people, that he can drink water with one hand. Guys, I've drank water with no hands. Can I be the president of the world?
Oh my goodness.
And then he also said the COVID numbers are going up because we're testing more. So he's decided to make COVID go away, that he wants to stop testing. And the crowd approved.
Okay, well, those 6,000 can...
6,200. Oh, goodness. So that's K-pop fans and Stan Twitter destroyed, and I loved it. Did you just try and sneak a puff of your inhaler? Breathe in. 3, 2, 1. Breathe out.
Yes, I did.
Oh, I love you. Okay. Last week, we found out our state's favorite candy, which was Jolly Rancher, that you did not approve of. And today, we find out our state's favorite vegetable.
Yes.
It's broccoli.
Yes, it is.
You're okay with that one?
I'm okay with that.
Let that one slide.
I like corn on the cob better, but I do love a good broccoli.
Iowa's was corn on the cob, but most people was broccoli. Most states did broccoli.
It's good stuff.
It's good.
It's versatile. You can put it in different dishes.
You can put it on a baked potato.
To anything.
Yeah,
in your scrambled eggs in the morning.
Ew, wait, calm down, Mom. I was going to go along with like pasta and baked potatoes and even pizza, but scrambled eggs?
Well, you do this, you smash them really little, and so you don't even know they're in there. I've done that with a lot of vegetables, especially when the grandkids are here, which is far and few between right now because of COVID. But you smash it really small and stir it in with everything, and they don't even know.
Is there an airplane happening above your house?
Well, honey, I live under the air strip. You know that.
Yes. I mean, bell pepper and scrambled eggs makes sense. But
red bell pepper.
Yeah, red bell pepper. We can put a little green in if you want.
No, heartburn. No.
You're so against so many things. All right. So broccoli is the winner.
Broccoli's good.
Another huge thing that happened this week on the internet was Shane Dawson started getting accused of orchestrating the giant mound of drama that happened between Tati, James Charles, and Jeffree Star a while back. Remember us talking about that? Jeffree Star and Tati said were against James, and James then proved that he was innocent on all these allegations because he had them receipts. He showed them text messages. And so it was proven that he was innocent, and that was it. And then it died out. So recently, Shane Dawson, I didn't see by whom. The only reason I saw this because I saw Shane Dawson post an explanation on Twitter. But someone accused him of orchestrating the whole thing. So he posted a very long note on Twitter where he just asked a bunch of questions to answer it, and it made the note like 6 times longer than I needed to be. I wasn't even focusing on what he was saying. I was focusing on the fact that he'd be like, did James deserve this? And then he would answer it. And then did Jeffrey do this? And then he'd answer it. I'm like, just say the things. I was very stressed about the whole thing. I was like, you can just say James deserved or didn't deserve. You don't have to ask the question to answer it. You're making this 60 times longer than it needs to be, Shane.
So anyway. Did he deserve it? No.
Well, but he said that he did. Shane said that James needed a slice of humble pie and that he got it. And
well,
Jeffrey...
who made him judge and jury? Huh? Who elected him to be judge and jury of this young little boy?
That's what a lot of people were like, whoa, wait a second. James was proven innocent, so why are you saying he deserved it? Yeah, James has got a little bit big head, but he didn't do the things that were said to do. A lot of people have big heads.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that they're, a terrible person or need to be
accused.
Comeuppance
comes eventually. So.
Yeah, if they do something wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. But then he was like, Jeffree Star is a terrible person, but I still love him. And everyone was like, wait, this is the weirdest explanation. This is the weirdest thing in the world. And then he said he knew about everything, but he didn't orchestrate it. And that the beauty community on the internet is very, very toxic and full of drama, and he doesn't want to be a part of it anymore. So now
that he's done the damage.
And people are like, he said this, he finally talked about it like the day after all his makeup sold out. Because he was releasing makeup and was in the beauty world. I would never considered him a beauty guru, but apparently he was like he sold out of everything and then posted this statement being like, I'm done with the beauty community. I will say there is a lot of drama in the beauty.
There's drama everywhere.
Yeah, there's drama everywhere. And people do thrive on it and people get bigger because of it. And, those words were true. The drama is huge in the beauty guru community. But people had a lot of issues with this random statement, but he didn't actually say, it seemed like he was asking simple questions to answer them to seem like he was answering questions, but he wasn't. It seemed strange.
Yeah.
But he eventually took down the tweet and was like, I'm never talking about this again. And people were like, what? So people were very confused. Obviously, diehard Shane Dawson fans are going to be diehard Shane Dawson fans. Yeah. But a lot of people had issues with the fact that he was saying James deserved it and that he knows Jeffrey's a terrible person, but he's going to love him anyway. And it was like, why is Jeffrey allowed to be a terrible person, but James isn't? The whole thing just seemed strange. But if he's done with drama, cool.
Yeah.
Stepping back. I was just very distracted by the constant question answering that he was doing to himself. It was like he was interviewing himself. I was like, you're making me read more. You're making me read so much more. I don't want to read this much. So that was my issue.
Okay.
Took my time away from me. Though I don't have a lot of news. I only have one more piece of news. I mean, we can talk about how, Breonna Taylor, I didn't write this down, but I'll talk about Breonna Taylor's murderers.
Yes.
One was fired.
Yeah.
Whoa. Arrest all 3 for the murder. That's all I have to say for that. And then, also, there's been 6 lynchings. And they're all been ruled suicide.
Disgusting.
It's not a suicide. It's a lynching. Disgusting lynching. And then, so then here's the actual last piece of news. Apparently, chess is blowing up on Twitch.
The game?
Watching people play chess.
Okay.
This is what happens when we don't have sports.
So, chess is very mind.
Oh no, I have this written down. I have no hate to chess lovers whatsoever.
No.
I'm just saying it's not the most exciting thing to watch. And I have the same feelings about watching fishing, golfing, or what else do I have? NASCAR.
I get excited when they hit the thing.
Oh
in the
yeah,
time-
that's fun.
That's exciting.
Wash out.
Watch out.
All yes, these.
I'm
things,
waiting for one of them to fly off. That's kind
I
of.
think
fun.
it's bolted, Mom. I think it's bolted to the table.
It should be.
There's a lot of things that take extreme practice, precision, skill,
Yes.
talent, focus. That doesn't mean as a
Intelligence.
spectator it's fun to watch.
Right.
It's not entertaining as a spectator. So
To
if
you.
yes.
Okay.
As a non-intellectual, if I was so smart that I understood chess, I think I'd find it entertaining.
And knew 10 moves ahead that was a wrong move.
Yes. But I'm not
either.
that person. No. But
in your life, Rachel, don't you think
I
like 10 steps ahead?
I have been wanting so bad to say this one sentence, and
Sorry.
you won't let me. I had a punchline for this whole thing. You keep yelling at me. You keep yelling at me that chess is okay to like. I never said chess isn't okay to like. I'm okay with chess. I have no problem with chess. I've stated this. All I want to say is, if you all wore your masks and didn't leave the house if you didn't actually have to, we could all have normal sports again. That's what I was trying to say. I was trying to make a COVID point, and you kept making me feel bad for saying bad things about chess. Well, I didn't say anything bad about chess. I just said as a spectator, it is not as enjoyable as watching basketball or football.
You okay now? Do you need to take a breath?
Yes.
Do you need my inhaler, Rachel?
Yes. You usually don't talk this much, so it's very shocking when you talk this much. And
I'm in a funk. I'm in a funk, woman.
She said this before we started, that she's in a funk. I said, how you doing? She said, I'm in a funk. And I said, yeah, I think we all are, and it's okay. It's okay. I'm sweating. Do you see the sweat? Do you see the sweat on my face?
You got pretty upset there, girl.
I just wanted to make the COVID point. Wouldn't let me.
I'm trying to earn my keep here.
You got a Twitter cancel culture on me because I said chess was boring to watch.
Oh my.
Oh, that's all the news. Do you have any news?
No.
Nothing happened this week.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Let me think.
Yeah, you better think, Mom. Better earn your keep. This is your time.
Here's my news.
Okay.
Gophers, rats, and ants are invading my house. That's my news.
That's like you need to move. That doesn't sound fun. Buy my merch so I can buy my mom a house. All right, so before we move on to the games, we actually have a game today. So move on to game. Let's check to see if we have another sponsor. Feels is sponsoring today's episode. Feels is a CBD company that will help you keep a clear head, but also help you feel your best. And with Feels, you'll get premium CBD delivered directly to your doorstep that will help you naturally reduce stress, anxiety, pain, and sleeplessness. All you have to do is place a few drops under your tongue and feel a difference within minutes. There's no high, there's no hangover, there's no addiction. It's all natural. It's not a drug. You're not doing drugs. I started using CBD oil a while back because I had terrible menstrual cramps and nothing was helping. I also have used it multiple times to help me fall asleep whenever I'm stressed or anxious, and I don't want to close my eyes because then I'm left alone with my thoughts. So CBD oil has definitely helped me calm myself down so I can sleep on those sleepless nights. I'm not someone that likes to take pain pills. I don't drink alcohol, and I've never been a fan of weed just because I don't like being high. I like being sober, which means that CBD oil is honestly the best thing to fit my lifestyle. And now with Feels, it's delivered right to my door. If you're new to CBD oil like I was a few years ago, don't worry because Feels offers a free CBD hotline to help guide you with your personal experience. So if this seems like something you're interested in, you can join their membership today. Join the Feels community to get Feels deals delivered right to your door every month. You'll save money on every purchase, and you can cancel or pause at any time. Just go to feels.com/all things internet, and you'll get 50% off your first order with free shipping. That's FEALS.com/all things internet to become a member and get 50% automatically taken off your first order with free shipping. That is feals.com/all things internet. Feels as in FEALS S. I shouldn't burp after a sponsor, should I? But that was a
No.
weak burp. That was a pretty bad burp. All right, the game today is...
Ugh,
Mom, you don't like any game.
I don't like this one.
It's make that noise. It's not that bad. You just hate all of them. Okay, so we both did you come up with 5 things?
I did.
Okay, we both came up with 5 things that we want the other person to make the noise of. All right?
Okay.
Do you want to go first?
Sure.
Okay.
Shuffling a deck of cards. See, you're good at it. Ding.
Do a fork stuck in a garbage disposal.
Oh no!
Not your reaction. Not your reaction. The noise of the fork stuck in the garbage disposal.
What I would say would overpower whatever that fork's doing in my garbage disposal.
Fine.
Okay, it would be like.
Donald Duck.
That wasn't Donald Duck.
You sounded like Donald Duck.
No. That was a fork.
Okay. All
All
right,
right.
next one, go.
A coin dropping in water. See, you're good at these.
Yeah, you do your reaction to the noises. I think I've had you do this one before. A cat in heat.
Oh, I haven't heard that for so long. Isn't that what they do? I haven't heard it in so long. Okay.
I haven't either. We used to hear that all the time as kids. Oh,
yeah.
man.
Yep.
All right, you go.
Changing gears on a bicycle.
I never did that.
Oh,
I had a 1-speed bike. I was...
okay. How about wind chimes? I've never had a wind chime sound like that.
I don't know.
That's better.
Okay. All right. Do Flynn when he sees a truck.
Can I make these?
Okay. No more. Okay.
Okay.
One more. Well, do one for me.
This one doesn't count. When you tell me we're playing this or 20 questions, what sound does Gwen make?
Ugh.
Okay, a helicopter hovering.
Oh, hold on. I'm trying to think of the noise. I can't hear it.
Good job.
Wait, I want you to do one more. A
All right.
chicken laying an egg.
Laying or after it's laid?
There's a difference?
Well, they don't do anything when they're laying it. It's after. They're proud of themselves and they're announcing it to the world.
Really? I thought it was when they're laying that they're going, oh my God, get this thing out of me. I'm going to make all this noise.
No, it's after.
Oh, okay. Do a chicken after it lays his egg.
Okay. Oh, God. The pressure's on.
That was your best one yet.
Remember that sound outside your window?
Yes. Oh my God. You put chickens outside the bedroom window. It was evil. Okay. We can move on to some questions now.
Okay.
All right. Take a breather, Mom. Chloe says, do your dogs destroy toys? She knows that Blaze does, but she's wondering about Snoop and Cinderella.
Yes.
Yeah, Snoop takes longer to destroy a toy than Blaze, but he definitely destroys things. And Cinderella does this. She had to take another hit.
She likes to take the stuffing out of everything. The squeakers are the first to go.
Oh, yeah, squeakers.
First to go. And then all the stuffing, and then she just shreds everything.
I will say Snoop just likes to chew on the soft toys. If it's a hard toy, like a plastic thing, he loves tearing that apart.
Yeah.
Blaze destroys the squeakers and the stuffing, and then Snoop does the other stuff.
We got her to stop chewing blankets, holes in blankets. Bubba did that mostly. Our Beagle did. But I think she learned that from Bubba. But now she doesn't do it anymore. And I'm glad. So she can still have blankets.
Yeah. All right. Maddie asked, what's your weekly obsession? This week, I'm obsessed with my new vacuum that I purchased because now I can vacuum my rugs. I vlogged it. Don't worry. You guys will see how beautifully this is done. Mom, is there anything you're obsessed with this week?
The vacuum the mower you gave us.
Oh, did we talk about that last week?
I don't know, but it's the softest sounding mower.
Yes, electric mowers that are battery powered are very quiet compared to a gas fueled one.
Yes.
I did just watch. Okay, there was 2 shows I just watched. I just watched Queen of the South, which I really enjoyed, and it's like 5 seasons long, and they're long episodes. So if you want something that takes a lot of time, that was a good one. But then I also just watched What We Do in the Shadows, which Colleen's friend Harvey was in, and it's on Hulu. Queen of the South is in Netflix. What We Do in the Shadows is on Hulu. And that one is just funny, stupid.
Is it the vampire one?
Yes, the vampire one.
Yeah, that's funny.
You don't get obsessed with characters, and there's no overall plot thing. It's very much just like a Portlandia kind of thing. There's no you can kind of just jump in on any episode, and it's pretty funny. I really like that. That one was a funny one, but it was only 2 seasons long so far. All right. What did you watch?
We watched Taste of the Nation. You know Anthony?
Oh, Colleen's friend Anthony. Yeah.
Padma's show, and he's helped make it.
Yes.
So we've been watching that.
We know people in the industry, guys. That's all there is to it.
I just know 2, 3, maybe 4.
Just keep saying people.
I'm not saying any people. I don't name drop.
Okay. And then Magdalena. Yeah, that's a name. Oh, would your mom be down to be the main host of the podcast for an episode? As in, she would find the internet news and topics to discuss and everything else you do to prepare for an episode. Would you want to do that?
Sure.
That's a lot of work.
A day when we do not have sponsors.
Okay. All right. We'll take a look-see at the calendar and figure it
out.
Okay. Ellie asked, is your family completely isolating so you could have a party for the 4th of July? I'm not celebrating the 4th of July this year, I've decided.
No.
No.
We're isolating, but it keeps restarting because there's doctor's appointments and there's things that have to be done. So there's little gaps, but we're all very careful of when those gaps are. And
yeah, I mean, we're not doing anything. There's not really much to do.
Well, everything's gotten canceled.
Yeah, it used to be we all go to Santa Barbara, do a barbecue, and then we'd have fireworks, but none of that's happening.
July or the Elks Club, to play. Yeah,
I'm gonna sit at home and tell Blaze to chill out with the fireworks. He just needs to be here. And then the last question I have is Allison asks, would you ever consider being an actor? No. My answer is no. Not because I don't like being in front of the camera or I'm fine in front of the camera, but also I'm not a good actor or actress. I'm not that fantastic at it. I mean, I can tell a lie, but I'm not the best actor, but I would never want to do it because I've been on sets. It is so boring.
Quite a process.
It's a process. They take 7 hours to set up one scene that they have to refilm 12 times from 3 different angles and I'm like, oh my God, this is boring. Like, you have to love the craft, love that you're involved in making something, and like it has to be your true passion, because I have been bored out of my mind on sets before. Like, obviously I went to Haters Back Off set and I wasn't bored then because it was cool. Like, I was excited to see my brother and my sister do things and stuff like that. But even then there was times I'm like, wait, we have to shoot this again? I'm not even doing anything. But I'm like,
and it's 3 a.m.
It's 3 a.m. You have to you just got that was a perfect scene. They delivered every line. Like, yeah, but we have to get it from 3 feet different angle. And I'm like,
and they have to change the lighting of it. They have to change
everything.
It was fascinating. I thought it was fascinating.
It's very fascinating. Sitcoms, like studio audiences are a little different. It's usually like kind of like a one and done kind of thing. But shows that are like filmed from all angles, it isn't like, just like one set. Those are intense, and I don't have the patience for it. Not me. So not because I mean, I truly do lack acting ability and all those things, but I would never want to try and achieve that just because I couldn't do it. It's really cool that people can.
You took 4 years of acting, Rachel.
Oh yeah, I did theater for 4 years, but then again, it wasn't one. It was one angle. We shot it once. It was a one and done. Like I get practicing. I like practicing something over and over again, so that for that one performance, it's good.
Rehearsal's
great, but to shoot the same thing 6 times full out, 12 times full out, I'm like, and they might not even use it.
Yep.
That's a different breed that can do that.
Yeah.
All right. That's all I have for today. Mom, do you have anything to add? Snoop's trying to use the doggy door. This is a big deal, everybody.
Play by play, Rachel. Let's hear it.
His head is outside of the door, which he has never done before. So the key to get your dog to using a doggy door is lock him in the room with the doggy door. And he came back in.
Didn't he try that last week?
Yeah, I had the lock on, like the sliding lock, and he jammed the lock up. Like he got the lock off, and he wasn't allowed outside, so I had to stop him. But as Matt was mowing the grass and all the things. All right, that's it.
But how could he hear him mowing the grass?
He could. He just wanted out.
Because your mowers are so quiet.
Well, the mower I have now doesn't make any noise.
That one goes
Look
when the blades go like this.
Look at you made a noise.
Sort of. You're cute.
Okay. I love you.
I love you.
Sorry this was a short episode, guys.
Hey, COVID's happening.
Yeah. Things are happening. Black Lives Matter is still happening. Mom's in a funk. She tried to talk, but I wouldn't let her.
I learned my lesson.
No, keep talking. It was like, I just wanted to say one thing. And you know what? It's all that built up anger from all those times that a man has tried to speak over me when I just need to get one point out, but they won't let me get the one point out because they know that I would dominate the argument. So they refuse to let me get the point. So they just keep talking louder and louder. And it's just infuriating. Mansplaining. So all that frustration was put out on you.
So I was the man in this scenario?
You weren't though, because you weren't trying to do anything. You weren't trying. So I apologize.
No worries.
For my frustration from all of those men put onto you.
I'm glad you're not frustrated now.
I'm not. I love you. Take us out, Mom.
I love you. See you next time on All Things Internet.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of All Things Internet. Please make sure to like and follow our podcast on whichever platform you're currently listening to it on. And make sure to follow us at Podcast ATI on Twitter, where you can ask questions and get the latest updates on our show. We love you. Thanks for listening. I'm Rachel Ballinger, and this has been All Things Internet.